Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Region 2A. My name is David Mangaramas, Career Development Program Supervisor. We cover the areas of the Santa Clarita Valley and the Antelope Valley. We have our Santa Clarita site, our Palmdale Gain site, our Lancaster Gain site, and our Lancaster Grove site. So, welcome to our region, and I'd like to show you around so you get to know who we are.
I think what this program is about during the 4 weeks that we get to work with our participants is about making them believers that they could really go out there and start working again towards their goals and rebuilding themselves in their career. The majority of them just feeling mentally just very defeated when they're at this stage of the game that they've been really trying.
We believe that every participant that comes here has a desire to get a job. But I think that the challenges come is just us getting to the point to shift their paradigm to realize that this is actually what they want. The goal of our career development program specialists in our program is for us to partner as teams to help them reach their goals. And so I think that some of the rules and the regulations sometimes draw the line and it makes them feel as though we're against them. But in essence, we're just here. The structure just allows us to facilitate our services best.
I think one of the myths that our participants come in with is that they are job ready. And I myself was a job seeker for 2 years before I came into this position. So as a person who had 25 years of educational background, I still found it difficult. When they are challenged with interview questions or looking at, oh, there's a new job that I did have that's not on my resume. Yes, my resume does need revised. I think that those are the myths that we can dispel for them, that everyone can improve their job search skills and everyone can be a better job seeker.
If it had to be one thing, it would be most people saying that they don't get much out of it in the beginning. But once they've completed the class or finished with the job, they realize that what we do here is actually to benefit them and not just trying to be mean and make them come somewhere. It's actually a benefit to them. Because there's a lot of people that don't have any work experience and they need that extra care and that extra one-on-one attention.
With the Spanish classes, one of the challenges that we face is lack of education and also, lack of motivation. A lot of the participants that we receive in the Spanish classes are older ladies that have been out of the workforce for many years. Some of them have never been in the workforce in the United States. They've been stay-at-home moms, and for many other reasons, they are now trying to be the breadwinner of the home, and employers look at them and you've never worked, you never graduated high school, and your English is poor or you don't speak English at all. So we try and encourage them that we live in California and actually speaking Spanish is actually an advantage here in the Antelope Valley.
What's just amazing is during week 1, during orientation, how they really things just start clicking for them, and they really start seeing how this program is here to really work with them and help them throughout the 4 weeks to get closer to that goal of getting a job, of taking the steps to get out of the really difficult situation they're currently in.
It's really rewarding when you have someone who starts at the beginning, the first few days, not wanting to be here, being negative, and then slowly by the second week you kind of see them changing. They're dressing up, they're paying attention more in class and really following all the advice that you're giving them, and then getting the job and then being really happy, and then even coming back later and checking in and visiting and saying that they're still there, and that they were able to get a bigger home or buy that car that they couldn't afford before.
Y mi primer día que llegué aquí tenía un poco de nervios y un poco de tristeza por el saber de que no tenía trabajo, y era la esperanza que yo tenía de que me ayudaran un poquito para avanzar yo y encontrar trabajo. Mi experiencia por estar en este programa me ayudó mucho de ser positiva, porque yo llegué aquí sin fuerzas moralmente. En este programa me ayudó demasiado a levantarme y seguir adelante y sí me gustó mucho. me ayudó mucho. Y gracias a ellos y gracias a Dios que lo he podido lograr de encontrar un trabajo.
I wanted to get it over with, to tell you the truth. I thought it was going to be boring. I thought it was like, oh, I have to sit through these classes. I already know this. But like I said before, you learn something new. And as long as you learn something from it, it's not a waste of your time. You have to learn to humble yourself and be teachable. And you have to be willing to accept people's help in order to make it where you need to go. And the overall experience I think it was pretty good. I wasn't expecting it to be like it was. They actually genuinely help you and answer your questions, and they don't just say, go get a job. They want you to get a job where you're going to be comfortable, what's going to benefit you, because they're not doing this to benefit themselves only.
They teach us a lot. They teach me a lot too, because participants come in with a lot of information themselves. So if someone in class, says out loud, this is an issue, this is a problem for me, there might be someone else in class who says, oh, I know, I have a resource for that, I have a number, or I had that happen to me, call this number. And we contribute a lot in society by helping participants get their feet back, on the ground and getting a job, stimulating the economy again. And all our LACOE employees work really hard because we have goals to meet, and we continually meet them and we exceed them. And it's a lot of work to, find jobs and recruitments and job fairs and to really help people find the right job. And I think we do a great job.
And as a region with Lancaster and Santa Clarita, it's just awesome chemistry and just work ethic that goes into it. And that's why I believe that this program is just going to get bigger and better.
We're here to help these participants, and we're here to help them make their transition as seamless as possible. We're here to motivate them.
In the long term, it's going to be great. Once everybody realizes that we're here to benefit you and to help you, it's going to be a much better thing.